We're back in the survival world again, and I am slowly realizing that I need more places to start videos. The Sniffer Sanctuary just hasn't been the same ever since the lightning strike. It just feels so much more empty. And the path is a nice place to start, just, running along. But there's not much to see. I can really just go in one place. And so I've made some progress off camera, and I finished covering up the lake. I did leave a little bit over there, but I'm hoping that that can look enough like a river so I don't need to cover it up. The worst part isn't the building, it's the actual digging the dirt. I also put in this spot where I tried to make the land look a bit more natural since it was so flat. I'm probably going to change things up. And we've also got the melon and pumpkin monstrosity, which I will make efforts off camera to improve because it is hideous. I hate this building so much, but it gets me my melons and pumpkins. There's nothing in it right now except for pumpkins because I've been taking out all the melons. Sugarcane and bamboo have been doing all right, but you can see over here we have a bit of a frame going on. That's because this is going to be today's project. I'm not going to do the building today because I'm going to do it all. I'm not going to do the building today because I am going to do a lot of it just. Today's project is going to be right here. It's going to be a bamboo farm. Today's project. Okay, take a deep breath. Got this. This is the take. Right here you can see today's project, which is going to be an XP farm. Because you can see I have 20 levels right now. That is because I keep dying. Earlier I died going into my mine. I just keep losing levels and I'm sick of it. So right here we're going to make an XP farm. And today it's going to be pretty ugly, but it's going to work. Although I do need to take a minute to sleep. Anyways, I keep dying, and so I need levels. To get levels, I need an XP farm. And for an XP farm, I need a source of XP. One of the best XP farms you can do is smelting cactus. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a big cactus farm right here, which it's not, this is 6 by 6, so it's 36. And then I'm going to probably do about 3 layers of this because cactus is way slower than you might think. In the end, I might actually end up going for even more cactus layers, or I might add a second wing right there because cactus grows slow. Then for the kelp farm, you have to do kelp farms very special. You can't build them like this, I found out. What you need to do is you need to have your back wall, and then you have to have redstone, you have to have your piston and observer, you have to have your kelp, you have to have a spot of water, you have to have a fence, then you have to have your collection system. It's way bulkier, but you get so much kelp. I'm thinking I'm going to break into a time lapse or a montage right here and just build because this is not going to be interesting in live speed. And then we can explain how it works afterwards. So, yeah, let's see it. Taking a minute to pause, and I've run into a bit of difficulty. Actually, no, that's not too bad, because I can just channel them all into one hopper. So yeah, I think I'm going to do that. And like that, the cactus part of the farm is finished. I haven't, well, okay, it's partially finished. Put an asterisk in it. And you can see it running. So basically, how it works, since I always like to explain these. The cactus grows, and since cactus cannot be directly next to a block, it gets immediately broken by the fence. You use a fence because then there's not a full block hitbox. And so the cactus can fall off, and then after that, it can fall into the hoppers because it doesn't get destroyed falling on top of itself. I'm gonna add more layers later, although it is working pretty well now. I'll do it off camera since that's kind of boring. And then, so I think it's time to start the kelp part, but the issue is I need to move all of this back one because I had to move the cactus part forwards by one. The kelp farm is set up, and I have found a bit of an issue. I might go ahead and add a second layer to it because then I could just copy this upwards and then I could make maybe 4 layers of cactus farm. I'm just worried about going too big with this because we saw what happened last time. I don't want another horrible mistake. I think that's going to be all for me. So thank you so much for watching this video. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed it and want to see more from me. Comment what you thought. But first, I actually do need to do the comment of the day because I forgot to do that. Editor, cut to me doing the comment of the day. Comment of the day. Episode 10! We made it! Today's comment of the day actually comes from the same person who yesterday's came from, and it says, "You have the best editor known to mankind." And to that I say, I know, my editor is doing so much work for the videos, so thank you, editor, for making everything just go so much smoother, because editor makes the videos short. I've been recording for actually not that long. I've only been recording for about 30 minutes, but editor is going to trim that 30 minutes down to 5 to 10 minutes, and that is going to make your viewing experience so much nicer. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope I will see you next time. And goodbye. Oh wait, I'm still recording. I guess I can say thank you so much to Minecraft for making it rain as soon as I'm taking my thumbnail